Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this fabulous experimental video that we're doing today. So I'm in the process of reading E Squared by Pam Grout, I'm pretty sure her name is. Great book if you want to get it on Audible, or I'd probably recommend you buy the physical copy. I think I'm going to go and buy it because in Audible you sort of got to take notes because she gives you 9 experiments to do. So I want to talk about experiment number 2, which is one that I did yesterday, and today I'm still in the process of doing it. So it's a 48-hour experiment. So before I tell you what the experiment is, I just want to give you a little bit of a overview of what it's about. So she talks about energy, right up my alley, and you know, just how simple life really is, but we make it really complicated. So, you know, when we're born, we're pretty open vessels, aren't we? We're just pretty pure. And then we get all of these outside influences, everyone trying to keep us safe. Mum and dad, don't touch that, don't do that. And then we get the news full of fear. The teachers, you know, people telling us to stay safe. Oh no, you better just do something like familiar, you better not reach too high, you don't want to fail. We go through all this, don't we? We're crazy, we're funny little humans. We want to keep our loved ones safe, and it's just human nature, isn't it? We just care so much that it can be frightening when people do things, you know, that are way out of our comfort zone. So what she talks about is the field of potentiality. Like, a magic really does exist, but we just don't believe that it does. And she goes into the whole science of it and how even scientists, you know, agree that this field exists. We are made up of energy. We are made up of matter. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Yeah, we really want to think at like the sky's the limit. We're manifesting all the time. Everything that turns up in our life is due to what we are manifesting, thinking about and feeling about. So this little experiment, it's pretty exciting really. I love this little quote. Miracles are like pimples because once you find more than one of them, you'll find more than you'll ever dreamed you'd see. So this one's really about observing. Have you heard about that experiment that they did? Were they particles? Were they cells that once they were observed, they changed? Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about and what this experiment was. So it's our observance that actually makes it real. So she talks about the reticular activating system in the brain, which is, you know, have you ever gone, okay, I'm going to buy a Mercedes-Benz and I'm going to buy a green one, and it's, you know, going to be this convertible, and all of a sudden you start seeing them everywhere, whereas you hadn't even noticed them before. That's our reticular activating system. And have you ever been shopping with a man and he notices, like say in a shop, the cabinetry if he's a builder, and the joinery and everything like that, whereas you just notice the pretty clothes? Or you're in the mall, in the shopping center, and you're looking at all the women's clothes and he's looking at all the whatever he's looking at, right? Could be men's clothes if he's into that. But, you know, he could be a people watcher. It just depends on what, you know, what we're interested in, what our values are, is what we focus on, right? We know this. So this 48-hour experiment, it is cut up into 2 24-hour experiments. This is why I love it so much. So what you do is you choose something simple to notice. So I chose a yellow butterfly. So for 24 hours, you're going to look for, notice, seek out yellow butterflies. And it'll prove to you that what you see in life is none other than what you get, what you look for. So it also proves it's possible to find anything that we're looking for. So this is really going to anchor into your cells that what you think about, what you feel about, you bring about. It's just such a physical thing to do, and that's why it's so powerful. It brings it into your reality, into your cells, into your consciousness at a deeper level. Changing what you look for, you can radically change what shows up in your life. So this is like, it's almost like putting the training wheels on your bike to manifesting, because it's going to show you that, yeah, by changing what you look for and what you expect to see, you're going to start manifesting and bringing in different things. So yesterday I did the yellow butterfly. I was sitting in my office looking out the window, went for a walk, no yellow butterflies. And then it was after lunch, it was afternoon actually. My friend came to visit, so we sat here and we had a cup of tea and a chat. Then we went and gave the horse some carrots, and we're walking back. She's like, I better go. And I said, okay. So she walked into my house to get her stuff. And I just sort of stood at the door, turned around, and I saw the tiniest little yellow butterfly. It would have been like this big. I've never seen one so tiny before. And it was so cute. And I screamed and I said, yellow butterfly! And I got all excited. And we both got excited, and then we started crying. Because we were just both so emotional about it, because it was just like such joy, and it was a beautiful cry. It was just like a celebration, and like it was almost like magic does exist. And you know, like you'd think you'd see yellow butterflies everywhere, but I don't. And then I was watering the garden around the side after that, and I saw two bigger yellow butterflies, but they were like a white yellow, whereas this little one was bright yellow, whereas these other bigger ones were really, really pale yellow. So yes, that was exciting. And so today's 24 hours is a purple feather. So I haven't seen one as yet, but I haven't been out in nature much today. I've been to the shops, grocery shopping and horse food purchasing, and in the car, so I know I will find one. And so it gets you to write down how many you have seen in that 24 hours. So I will write it in the comments as to what you do. So yeah, so for 48 hours you're gonna actively look for certain things. So make it something simple. You know, like I wasn't gonna make it a car because I'm on a property, and you know, today it would have been fine to do a car because I drove into town, but yesterday I wouldn't have seen any cars, let alone a green car or a specific colored car. So yeah, just make it something simple, but it's absolutely so fun. And I really wanted to share this with you because it's just really delving deeper into the field of potentiality for you. And I've got written down here, so what you do is you write down, if I decide to look for purple feathers and yellow butterflies, I will find them. So that's what you write down. So you write down, today I'm looking for ... Tomorrow I'm looking for ... whatever it is. And then you can write, if I decide to look for ... and ... I will find them. And then underneath you put the number of yellow butterflies observed, 3. The number of purple feathers observed equals however many purple feathers. I will keep you updated. So it really is just a fun exercise that really gets you playful and in the wonderment and just out of your normal mindset and out of your normal routine, and it really does something to you. You know, it really does change the way that you're feeling and the sense of wonder and excitement. And yeah, it's great fun. I really, really recommend it. So if you'd like to go further and let go of some resistance today, I've got an extended healing down in the little notes section. You click the little arrow down there, and I've got written in there there's some links to an extended healing where you can release resistance. So they're very powerful soul activation healings where I talk to your superconscious. So you just give me permission to connect to your superconscious, just to chat to your superconscious. There's no manipulation or anything. You're totally safe going on there. It's just for your highest good. And then we let go of the resistance. You do it, really. I just am the guide that talks to your superconscious to get you to do it for yourself. So it's a conscious healing, it's a subconscious healing, and it's a superconscious healing, and it's also an activation to get rid of the resistance towards your desires and to get you moving forward. So there's one there which is I have to see the evidence. If you're very much in your head and very much you know, all about I need to see the facts, I need it to be scientific, I need it to be, I don't even know if you will be watching my channel if you are like that, but even if there's a part of you that feels that, you know, we're going to get rid of that, and it's more you just want to believe in the magic, which is really just universal laws, which isn't even really magic, it's just miracles, it's just the truth, it just is. And the second one is getting rid of any resistance towards being in the moment. So if you find it hard to stay in the present moment, this will really release that resistance on a subconscious and conscious level and help you to really project forward into your desires. So they are down in the notes section underneath this video. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I can't wait to hear about your results from your experiment. Please share them, or even make a comment and say, yes, I'm going to do this, so that we can track you over the 48 hours. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.